Yo, YouTube, what's going on? We're back again with another video. It's gonna be a quick one. Well, maybe not. Well, we'll see. If it'll be quick or not. But we're back with another video tonight. So I was running some rank tonight and came across some pretty good situations tonight in terms of teammates, in terms of being able to get some wins, and something specific I wanted to talk about today, which I don't think gets enough talk or enough attention, which is being honest and firm as somebody who has to be a shot caller within the game, right? And when you know the right thing to do it, right? And you say it. And, you know, sometimes that can ruffle feathers, right? There's a situation here within the game where I was having to be that person. Um, and I wanted to bring light to the situation because I thought that it would be very, very good to bring up just to show the differences between a player who can take criticism and a player who can't, and kind of what that can do for the team and their situation kind of moving forward within the game. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the video. Guys, before we start, I want you guys to like the video for me, as it does help. But let's get into it. So, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit because I want you guys to kind of hear what I'm saying here to this guy, okay? You know, I'll kind of break it down and give it a little bit more context later, okay? All right, so we're leaving Carrier and we're walking up towards Oasis.
They're just poking at each other from here. I mean, I'm not against just filling here. Let's see what next zone goes.
Okay, so our alter teammate, or sorry, our Loba, he makes a call. He said, "Hey, I'm not opposed to um, playing over around the area between Oasis and Carrier." So he was talking about this area that's over here, like right between Oasis and Carrier. Okay, so this is the spot that he is currently talking about. Okay,
Next zone goes.
now he's making this calm for a reason. We'll get to you're gonna get to it in a minute.
I mean, we can just wrap this right there, right? They're gonna have to, if we just sit on this wall right there, they're gonna have to come towards us too,
And you,
right?
Okay, now you hear the alter teammate. The alter teammate, he says, if we just stay here on this wall, the team that's in Oasis, they're just gonna come out and we can kill them when they come out. The fear is that we're gonna get pulled up on by a team coming out of fight night, and they're gonna come through Carrier once they hear us fighting at Oasis. So essentially, the situation would be we get pinched. So we get shot from the team coming from behind, and we get shot from the team that's coming that we're shooting at Oasis. And at that point, right, we have nowhere to really go, right? What we should do is what the alter teammate, or sorry, the Loba is telling us to do. The Loba is saying, hey, we should go back to where we were, wait for the team to come out of Carrier, and we kill them because that way we don't have to worry about any other team on our back, right? So we only fight the teams that are coming our way versus getting pinched between two teams, right? We have cover to play, buildings to play. That's what is going on right now in the conversation.
you don't think the teams from Fight Night are gonna come up to us and then we're in the open?
Oh,
And see, he makes the call, right? The Loba asks a question. He says he knows that that's not a smart play. His gut is telling him, his intuition is telling him, I don't think that's a smart play, right? He's knowing the right play is to go back to um where we were, that was like in this area, right? And he's questioning the call because he doesn't believe it's the right call and we're going to die if we do what this guy's also telling us to do.
I mean, we could just run back, no?
And this guy goes, we can just run back, no? not to belittle that guy, but he just didn't know the right things, okay? He didn't know in this situation the right calm or the right play. And listen, kudos to these guys for being able to, talk about it, but a decision needs to be made very quickly and very definitively. And this is where I come in. I hear both of my teammates out. They have two different opinions here. One opinion is the right play, and it makes perfect sense. The other play is risky, could work, but doesn't make sense. So I interject, and we go from here.
No. Listen to him. We need to go back this way, and we need to go kill the guys that are coming out of fight night. That's exactly what we need to do. Don't listen to whatever the fuck you talking about. No offense.
All right. So you hear from me here that we needed to make the right play. The right play, right? It's two guys in agreement against one. The guy who knew what the right play was, he wasn't as confident in assertive in terms of making the right play. He knew what it was, but he just needed to be a little bit more confident and assertive. That's where I step in. I know the right play, and I can be assertive. So what you notice here is when I make the calm, right? I let the guy know, hey, no offense, because it could have came off like I was being an asshole, but we needed to make a play, and there is no time for like feelings right now, right? We need to make a play. What you're gonna notice from this is this, right? So I make the calm. We all are in agreement. I realize I have teammates that can, 1, fight, 2, are communicating, 3, are competent. I then proceed to open up my mic. But what I want to make important here, what I want to make an important point here is this. When I told this guy what I told him, right, he did not allow the truth to make him start to play in a selfish and emotional way, right? He could have been like, yo, fuck you, Prod. Like, who the fuck are you? Who do you think you are? He could have did that. And many players do that. And then usually the games end up like, we fight one team, we die, and then, everybody's cursing each other out. And then we go our separate ways. This guy chose to take the high road and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to listen to them. They're right. And they sound sure of it. And so he locked in even more. And he allowed me and his teammate to lead. He was focused on what he could do to help us after this point right here. This right here was a turning point for us as a team right here. If I had said this to somebody who was maybe immature or, lacked discipline, right? Or they had too much ego or too emotional, this guy would have tried to sabotage our game. He would have, sat there and did nothing. But this guy was humble, right? He took a back seat and he was engaged. No ego, no emotions. And this is what you want to see when you're playing with your teams. So I'm gonna play this game out for the most part, and I'm gonna kind of show you the shift that kind of happens here. So I'll kind of.
No offense to you, buddy, but you know what the fuck you talking.
I'll kind of skip around a little bit here, right?
See what?
Because you're gonna see the success that was able to kind of happen from this game here, right? So see the communication, right? He's starting to open up his mic. He's starting to talk more, right? We're communicating more now, right? We're playing like a team, right? We're locked in. We're trying to play for each other now, right? And if you notice, the guy that tried to make the bad calm, he's locked in, right? He's not saying much. He's just trying to shoot his gun and do the right thing. The teammate that knew he could communicate with me, we're pretty much leading the comms in terms of direction, in terms of damage, which is fine,
Down,
right?
brother.
We're playing together, we're moving together.
You guys get my
I'm starting to we're starting to be able to trust each other. This is the
No, I don't think so.
confidence
Another guy
that
back here as well.
listening to your teammates can breed, right?
Dead.
Another guy behind that rock. I'm burning two.
All right, so see my teammates, we're communicating, we're talking, we're
Knocked
getting
another?
knocks. I mean, this
I think
is
it's a I think
beautiful
it's a Mirage.
gameplay, right? It was
I think I knocked the Mirage.
a shift that started happening, right? We started to be able to trust each other. We started loving to play with each other in this game, right? Once things started
Behind me?
going our way.
Behind me?
In front of me.
Yep, guy over here by me as well.
1 HP, last one.
Maggie.
Yep, one guy in here.
He's in that zone. He's in that zone. Get your kill.
No, not yet.
Right? Teammate goes in,
Last one's dead.
We're
finishes
looking at
him,
this one guy by ourselves right now.
There's it.
Nice, good job.
right? Now everything's smooth. Now comms are smooth. Now the energy's better, right? Now we have direction, right? Now we have clarity.
Walking up, okay?
I need a light if you guys find.
Here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I can. Oh, no.
I'm gonna go over here by Fredo.
Like I said, guys, the main goal is to win. Right.
I'm good. It's a team.
That's
up
the
here,
main
yep.
goal. The main goal is to win, which means you gotta do what's necessary to win. Communicate, make good comms, be a good person for the most part. You know what I mean? Like these are what should be important.
I can't. I have no aim on that kid.
Like I said, if you care about winning, you do what it takes to win, you know?
I'm healing right now, okay? Healing right now.
180.
See? Teammates are fighting together, they're getting knocks,
right
they're
now.
getting downs, right? No one's cursing each other out, no one's playing for themselves, they're all playing together as a team.
Knock one. Down below.
I'm pushing you.
See how we're all together, we're all moving on each other, we're all playing together. No one's playing as an individual. Now things are starting to move smooth, right? No one's in their feelings, no
Yep,
one's
let me get back on that.
upset. It's not throwing off our gameplay,
Another
right?
team close. This way.
Get him.
We're covering for each other, we're making sure each other are good, right? Because see, we were able to see success from the communication and the comms, right? And that's momentum, right? I just want to pause it, right, and say like, that's momentum, right? When you're making the right comms and then things are starting to happen within the game that are successful for you as a team, that's momentum picking up in a positive way, right? That's gonna help you and your team, have good synergy. This entire game could have went south if the guy didn't want to listen to me and wanted to do his own thing, right? And then we could have started arguing and we could have started fighting and we could have started questioning each other, and it would have caused us to lose. But this guy saying, you know what, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to listen to my two teammates that clearly are on the same page and know better than me. Okay, let's see what happens. And he allowed us to be able to take his hand and show him what that looks like. And then, like I said, you're seeing the success from it, right? So let's just keep playing it.
I'm down low with lights right now, okay?
One's close on me.
Yep. Right above us, I think. Loba, be careful. Might be right here.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I mean, look at how we're spaced out, how we're already kind of locked in together as a team. Like we're locked in together. We're not muddying up the comms with bullshit arguments. We're muddying up the comms with, oh, you know, you did this and you did that and you should do this and you don't do that. You know, we're not muddying up the comms, right? With like, oh, you know, you didn't help me there. Like, you should have hit a shot. Like, everything we're talking about is clear and concise, right? Clear and concise and detailed, right? We care about winning and we want to do what it takes to win.
Still Nash. Do you want it?
Yep.
They're coming in right now. She's 100. She's 100.
Yep. Still team above. Knock one. On my door. 66. Knock another one.
Last was one. Last was one.
Where is he? Gotta heal.
I'm up top still healing, okay?
Yep.
They're out in the open right here. Still around that corner right here. Good damage.
Right? Giving them
could
positive
be
affirmation,
Zagava, yeah.
right? Like, hey, good damage, good job, good kill.
It's an Ash over here.
Down one.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm getting angles. Cool on that backside back here.
See, teammate downs one, right? We don't get thirsty. We don't get too aggressive here and try to like do anything extra, right? We
Ash is trying to climb on you.
take our time and we're
Looking
looking.
right now. Got a light. Once weak. Knock one. Balling forward.
Nuke up the wall down below. That team down below is full.
Okay. They're resonating behind the wall right here. One went over the wall. She's porting towards you, Fredo.
Right? Specific comms.
She went back on port.
Put it back.
She's not.
So let me go back to this. I think he
Okay.
DQ'd
They're resonating
here.
behind the wall right here.
DC'd. I think
One
he
went over the
DC'd
wall.
here.
She's porting towards you,
Let me
Fredo.
look. I think he DC'd here. I think
She went back on port.
it's unfortunate.
She's not.
We were really kind of flowing here. I think we win this game for sure if we still had him.
I'm gonna try and rest.
I got a Moby as well. I'm watching over you.
Even in us setting our Mobies down, we set our Mobies down in sync. As long as we get that guy down, we win that. I think. Maybe they bubble res him. I don't know.
Right guy is on here. Yeah, fucking. He fucking sucks.
So yeah, we weren't able to win this fight, unfortunately.
Grab the hand
I'm resing right now.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Honestly, we should have won this. To be honest with you,
On
I
height.
was, we were trying to keep this team at bay.
Just still on height. Yeah.
And maybe I should have kept my ball here a little earlier. I should have kept my ball.
Still pretty squad. Play me.
And then see how he makes a calm to play him. See, he didn't say res me. He didn't do anything like that, right? He wasn't thinking selfishly here. He was like, hey, I want my teammates to win this game because we've played so well together. Let me focus on what the goal is, right? Which is winning. We've communicated so well up until this point, right? He's not saying anything other than use me. He didn't curse and say like fuck, or he didn't say anything like that. He immediately went into let me be a teammate and let my teammates use me, and immediately went into unselfish mode. Like I said, this whole entire game could have went south and he could have became a selfish, salty player when I made the calm to say, yo, fuck your call. It's not the right call. This is what we need to do. But instead, he put his ego and pride aside and said, you know what? Winning is is what's important. And if my teammates believe that this is the right play, fuck it. I'm gonna go with what they say, and let's see what happens. And this is the result. Guys, three guys who don't know each other, making the right play for each other, playing well together, right? and you don't know if you're going to play well together, right? Unless you start playing the right way. We played the right way, started playing well together, and we had a lot of success here.
100.
Yep, healing.
That sucks, dude. I would have
We
knocked
just
the fucking
couldn't
ass
win
that was
this.
there
No, I know.
It's all good, man.
Nah, GG's, bro.
I
GG.
fucking hate this.
Like I said, you hear the vibes, right? The vibes are GG's right now, right? Everything's fine.
Oh.
Um,
Nah, GG's, bro.
was that
Yep,
third?
healing.
I still got third place, which is crazy. I don't know where the other guy was like hiding.
See, that's how you fucking gotta communicate that jump, baby.
And so, like I said,
That's how you gotta
look at the
communicate
damage
that.
at the end of the
Bro,
game,
we almost
right?
could have had that, huh?
Look at the
Almost
damage
could
at
have had
the end of
that.
the game,
It's a juicy.
right? Look at the damage at the end of the game, right? So we were able to have a pretty decent spread throughout the game, right? I mean, we all were hitting our shots together. We were communicating well. We were playing well. And like I said, I get it, right? I mean, maybe it hurt that guy a little bit. Like someone kind of had to ego check him, but it's sometimes that's just what it takes, right? Sometimes you have to tell somebody, hey, chill, hush. I'm making the play because I know what the right play is. This is how we get close to winning this game, or how we win the game. He could have took offense to it, but he didn't. So, shout out to this guy for sure for not getting like his pride and his panties in a bunch. But this is something that like I think is really important, and really, really goes unnoticed, I think, by a lot of guys that don't really see them making content on this type of stuff. Everything's about aim, everything's about positioning, but there's so many things that come before you even get to that, right? Taking your ego out of it, right? Taking your pride out of the situation. You know what I mean? Saying, hey, I'm going to put this guy first, put myself last, and I'm going to learn. I'm going to be a student, and I'm going to allow this person to take the reins because they clearly know better than me. And he didn't play worse. He played better. He didn't allow what I told him and the way I told it to him to cripple him. He allowed it to motivate him, fire him up, and play better. And look at what we did. We all played better. 2K damage across the board, right? Decent amount of kills. So, you can't ask for more. But like I said, guys, I always try to give you guys some nuggets from my experiences. And if you can take anything from this, like I said, take it back to your team, to your friends, and let them know, hey, man, like, take your ego out of it, take your pride away, and allow me to help you, and it can go a long way. So that's it for me, guys. I appreciate you for watching the video. Like the video as always. I'm out. Peace, boys.